What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. In what month do we vote for president? November. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who makes federal laws? Congress. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who is the governor of your state now? What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who was the first president? George Washington. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President.